So this is another floor plan I got off the internet to show you presentation. This is, I mean, we can debate the colors. There are nicer ways, I think, to do this. And I just noticed that they spelled spelled dining and drawing room wrong, or dining. I spelled it dinning. Yeah, you really got to check your spelling. Um, but this has a lot of the features that you'll want in your presentation schematic that you present to your client. This one comes with landscaping. They got some cars in the driveway, fence. There's a north arrow, but they have all the rooms labeled and the sizes of the rooms labeled. And on top of it, you can see they've laid in the furniture. They've laid in the doors. This will help you when you meet with your client to discuss the layout of their potential new home. So this is kind of what you're going for. I would say leave off that orange. It screams. It's just so loud that that's the first thing you see, and it shouldn't be. The darkest thing on the page should be the lines that cut through the walls of the house, so that stands out. And I would suggest not using that bright orange. But as far as the parts and the pieces that go into what should be on the drawing, everything's here. You've got your walls, you've got your room names, you've got your room sizes, you've very lightly laid out the furniture so they can see how the room would be arranged, because they're going to care about those things. And if they want to make a change, this would be the time to, for them to speak up and say, hey, okay, so that upper left-hand bedroom, I also want to have a bunch of furniture, right? So I want that furniture to fit in that room too. That room's going to be too small. Or, hey, I don't want that seating area with 2 chairs. I just want one, and I want a closet. So, oh no, there's already a closet in there. Sorry, that's the little bump out on the side of the building. Oh wow, or is that a sliding glass door? I thought that was a patio. I can't read that, so I'm not quite sure, but that's a window. It says W2 next to it. Okay, so there's no closet in that room. And while there is a closet, there is, sorry, I just saw the closet. It's called the dressing area. Okay, so never mind. But just something in there they're happy about, they're not happy about. I want a bigger bed, right? This is the time to have those conversations. And so by putting that furniture and showing them, you get their ability to see what's going to go in there, why it's the size it is, and just have a conversation with them about the layout. And you want them to sign this document. And if there's more than one client, you want more than one signature. Sign and date the document. That is your record of approval to move to the next step. And, you want to be very open and honest with them that that's, per the contract, this is the end of the schematic design phase. We're going to move into the design development phase. I will, with your signature, sign off on this, your approval, I will, send a bill for services to date, and we'll move into the next phase. And, that's what they're paying you for. Okay, so, yeah, all the parts and pieces there are pretty good, other than their colors. But yeah, it's nice. You can see. Now, one other thing you could do to take this to the next level is to put some shadows around the outside of the house, and it'll make it pop off that page. I've done that by hand back when we used to do drawing mostly by hand. I kind of straddle I learned mostly in school on hand drawing, and I took AutoCAD as an elective. I took design as an digital design as an elective. Everything was mostly done by hand. And then I moved into industry, and within a very short amount of time, AutoCAD became the standard, and everybody began drawing using digital. And so then it just the programs evolved and got better and better, and so that's why I do 3D modeling and animation, because I learned all that in industry over the years as the software improved. So Revit is now an architectural version of 3D modeling and 3D animation software. Okay, anyway, so I just wanted to kind of show you a, a good place to end the schematic design phase, um, and what your schematic design floor plan should look at like. And next, we'll talk about the schematic elevations.